Hello there. Welcome back to Thriving Generation with Dr. G. It's another exciting day to be learning from our thriving people. I have with me here an awesome lady who had a goal and just didn't sit in the room with it, but put it into practice. And now we are seeing results. Please, let's meet our guest for today. Fafa, could you please introduce yourself to us?
Hi, I'm Fafa Atsupi Amegah. I'm a twin from a family of 5, but now 4 because I lost my dad about 10 years or 11 years ago. Yes, so my twin is a boy, and we have an older sister. She's Senna. My brother is Achu Cyril Amegah. Yes, and I love arts. Well, my family, you can see the art running through the family, but then I decided to pursue it, and this is how far I've come.
Wow.
I had my education, my junior school education at Creator JHS, and then I proceeded to Accra Girls Senior High School, then to KNUST College, KNUST, that Kwame University of Science and Technology. And then afterwards, I decided to go on with my job, what I do. And this is how far I've come.
Yeah, that is wonderful. That is me. And we are so sorry about your dad. May his soul rest in peace. So, Lady Fafa, tell us about your business. What is it called and what goes into it? I happen to know about it many years ago. How many years has it been now?
So this 2011 is actually 10 years.
10 years, yeah, because yes. I remember right from college, you started doing something and you've been very persistent. That is what I love about you. Many people started, but they didn't continue. Many, we can look back. So just tell us a little bit, then we will talk more about the challenges and the successes.
Thank you. So actually, my business name is Zoe Fafa. So people ask that why am I called Zoe? But Zoe is actually not my name. I just love the name because of the meaning. So I borrowed the name.
Okay, what does it mean?
So it means new life in Christ.
Wonderful.
It's from, I think it's from the Greek. Yes. So it's a Greek word, new life in Christ. And I just love the name. So I adopted it and started to use it, attach it to the Fafa. So that it will also be unique. Because the other brands, Fafa, yes, but then Zoe Fafa, like at least it was very unique, and I decided to take it. And we are into macrame. So I learned macrame in KNUST.
Okay.
It was under textiles, and it was a rare field. Like people didn't really do macrame. When we say textiles, people would go in for tie and dye, fashion, like the sewing, and all those. But then you would rarely get someone, had a knotting out something to create something. And I thought it was a unique field. So I decided to venture into it. Personally, I'm the type that I always want to challenge myself, go into fields that people don't want to go into. So that's what, pushed me or motivated me to, going into that field.
Yeah, and you have several products. What do you have apart from the famous earrings? I know you have one. So what other products do you have?
Yeah, so like you said, the earrings, the footwear. So I do for both men and women, the sandals, slippers. Yes, I tried shoes too at a point, but then people usually going for the very easy ways. So I concentrate more on the slippers and the sandals. I also do bags, clutches, and then the normal ladies' bags. Yes, I do hats. I do necklaces. In fact, I do anything. Like if you'd want me to do anything for you, I'll do it. I've always seen that macrame is limitless. You can do anything with macrame. So yes, curtains, chandeliers. I've once done chandeliers.
Oh,
yes. As in the cover for chandeliers. Yes, so I did that as well. Yes, so you can do anything with macrame.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So somebody's listening to us and saying, oh, this lady is creative. She might have had it all easy, What are some of the challenges involved in starting your own business and pushing it through 10 years?
Wow. The challenges are a lot. A
Okay.
lot. Yes. In the first place, anyone who would want to go into business should not think it's be done on a silver platter. That alone is a wrong notion. And if you have such mindset, if you enter and you face the challenges, usually back off. You should be ready to face the challenges. So for me, the first challenge was the fact that it was a male-dominated area, because I started with footwear, and footwear was a male-dominated area. And the fact that you would rarely see a macrame footwears, okay, that alone was another challenge. Because if I were to be doing a leather footwear or something, if I faced a challenge, I could easily go to. There were a lot of leather footwear shoemakers around, so I could easily seek for their advice or how to go about it. But here's the case: I was doing knots, okay, so it was very challenging, and the fact that it was a male-dominated area. But I knew what I was going in for, and I was still ready to, go, because I really wanted to stand out. I wanted to be a shoemaker, but a shoemaker with a kind of class. Okay, so I went in for that. So there were a lot of challenges trying to get the raw materials, because you want to go in for very quality footwear, but the quality also came with a lot of, capital. Okay, or a lot of money, and like there were challenges when it came to the money aspect. There were challenges acquiring the raw materials, because sometimes, what would have made it easier if you were buying from the source, okay, direct source, but you don't even get to buy from the direct source, and all these things were, challenges. And the main thing was about investors. You wish to have investors, but you don't get the investors. It was a lot of challenge, yes. But I still went beyond the challenges. I still pushed through, I tried to make things work, because I was looking at a certain goal. I wanted to, get to where I wanted to be. And the thing is that I wanted Zoe Fafa to be recognized internationally.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want it to be the normal local brand, we see in Ghana. Yes, making name in Ghana. It shouldn't just be making name in Ghana. It should go across the African continent. It should go across the globe, so that at least people will be proud that, okay, they come from Ghana, because there's a brand, that is globally, identified. Yes, so that was my aim, and that's how come I was pushing. I was pushing further, and that's how far I've come.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm like, oh goodness, that is one strong determination there. Because yes, many challenges come along, but we freak out and we step back. So that is amazing. You talked about raw materials, you talked about capital. What was your approach towards acquiring capital?
Yes, so my initial for the start, I did my national service before I started. Yes. So the good thing about it was that when I was doing I did my national service in Ho, okay, and I was at the National Service Secretariat office in Ho, the regional office itself. And my boss was one amazing man. Like, God just brought him my way. He could actually give me 2 days off to go to Kumasi to get, raw materials to come and produce, because he saw what I was doing. He saw the footwear I was wearing, and he approached me that they were unique. Where did I get them? And I told them I did it myself. He was like, wow. So he would be like, why don't I pursue this? So he was one of those who pushed me.
Okay.
Yes, and I could go all the way to Kumasi. The journey from Ho to Kumasi was 8 hours. I could go all the way there, get the things, come back. And he would actually, order for footwear for me to do for him, and he'd pay more than he's supposed to pay. And he would tell me that he's actually investing into my business. So these little things I kept. And then the little monies I raised, were my capital. Okay, so when I finished national service, I decided to go fully into it. And these were the things I used to get the raw materials. Already I had some raw materials left because of what I was doing. Okay, so these were, they were added to they like, so I bought more raw materials, okay, and then that's how I started. So when I produced the profit, then I would use the profit to buy more. That's what I was doing until this stage. Yes, I told myself I was not going to loan. I wanted to discipline myself. I told myself I was not going to loan. I would make it myself. I'll push it. So it was challenging because not going for a loan. Yes, it was challenging.
But did you make it? Or you ended up going for the loan?
No, I never went for the loan.
Oh,
I never went for the loan. At a point in time, I had people who would, so into the video, like, okay, I'm in love with what you're doing. Get this, that kind of thing. I had my auntie who also supported. But then going for loans, going for a big thing, no. I told myself I was not going to do it. So I just reinvest. That's what I was doing. Like anytime I made some profit,
Amazing.
So
Amazing. That's exciting. So let's talk about some of your successes. Where are you now? Are you close to being a global brand?
Okay, so where am I now? Zoe Fafa is on a journey.
Okay.
Yes, we've not gotten anywhere yet. Why anywhere? Someone will be like, okay, but you have some of your products in other countries, so why anywhere? No, anywhere means like, when you hear of Nike, when you hear of Reebok, when you hear of Fila, when you hear of, yes, all those, that they have gotten somewhere. So I've not gotten anywhere yet. Yes. And those brands, definitely, if ZOEFAFA should be put, close to them, at least, ZOEFAFA will be different because we have a cultural background. Okay. We have an African touch. That is where I want to get to. So we are still on it. We are still on the journey. We have some products in US. We have some products in Canada, Poland, Kenya, Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Yes. But then we are still pushing the brand.
That's wonderful. I'm especially interested in your wedding brands. I saw a picture of a bride and a groom comfortably wearing your footwear. Talk to us about that and what other products you can make for occasions like that.
Yeah. All right. So with the wedding footwear, that's the bridal wear. I named it the bridal wear. So we have the double side barefoot and what have you, diamond side and all that. Yeah. So then it was actually something I had wanted to do, but hadn't started. Then the right opportunity came when a customer approached me and said she was going to get married, but she wanted to have a beach wedding. And so she was asking if I could do something that would at least, match or suit the wedding, ceremony. And I was like, oh, why not? That's a great opportunity because I had wanted to do this already. So it was a good time for me to do it. So I did that for her. She loved it. And she, her husband saw it and said he also wanted to wear a slipper. So I did for him too. I did for her bridesmaid, and then I did a clutch for her and she used it for her wedding. She wanted something comfortable because it was going to be a beach wedding. She was going to walk in the sand. Okay. Yes. So she wanted something like that. And I did it for her. She was so happy. And then when people saw those footwear, like the ones I did for them, now people got interested in the beach wedding things. Sometimes, some couples, you see that the ladies are taller than their husband, so they've always been wondering what to wear. Yeah. So they decided, okay, then they'll go in for that because I'm sure it was comfortable too, so that they wouldn't need to look. I'm sure when they wear the gown, no one will even notice that they are not on a hill.
Yeah.
Then in case the gown should even raise and then they see what she's wearing. It's very beautiful and presentable and unique. Yeah. So they decided to, order for it. And I have a couple of people who also order for it because they claim that during the wedding you wear a heel and you get so tired, your feet hurt. And then sometimes during the reception you have to go change quickly so that you can wear something flat. So they decided that since the bridal thing was a good, footwear for weddings, why not ordering for that so that they could wear the whole day and feel comfortable in it. Yes. And that's how, that's how we started doing the bridal wear.
Oh, since you mentioned US and other places, so if I'm in the US and I want to buy your product, can I get some and where can I find them?
Yeah, so if you're in the US, usually those in their other countries, they are they, they are individual people who have ordered for it for their shops.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So we have not reached a stage where we export. No,
Okay.
we've not started exporting. They are the locally exported things. I don't know if it makes sense. Like
Yeah,
when
individuals buy from you and
individual,
they come to sell in the US
exactly,
or other places.
exactly. So when I want to also send, usually it's two individuals who are going. Yes. So that's how
Okay.
we send, and then a few of them through DHL. Yes. But then we've not started exporting, bigger things.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why we say we are on a journey.
You're on a journey indeed. So anybody out there who would like to collaborate with Zoe Fafa, please reach out. I'll be putting her
Yeah.
contact in the description below. If you have wonderful ideas how to make this a global brand, please help. We are all thriving together. If you have the connections, share. If you have ideas, share. Fafa will be happy to listen to you. That is wonderful, Fafa. That is
Thank
so
you.
good. So talk to us, those of us with goals that we have in a book with a pen and you're doing nothing about it. What do you say to us?
All right. So um, for me, the goals, though they were written in a book, I prayed over it.
Mm,
Okay. I had a direction. So first of all, I don't know how like your connection with your maker, but then
mm,
I think it's always good. At least we all believe that there's a greater force. Okay.
yeah,
Yes. So pray over it, ponder over it, and get a push to go. Now, when you get a push to go, it helps you to overcome challenges.
yeah,
You see, people who don't go with such push realize that when they get somewhere, nothing pushes them, so they easily give up. Yes,
yeah,
there were times I honestly wanted to give up. There were times there were lots of challenges because sometimes even when you look at the economy and the purchase, the way things people buy and the rest, sometimes you feel like this you want to give up. But when you think about the goal where you want to reach, you rather put things in place to help you push. You see, even if you're
mm,
not getting the push yourself, like from other external forces, you rather make the push work. You create the push. Okay. So at the point in time, I had to take on a second job. Okay,
yeah,
just so I could make more money to push the business.
yeah,
Okay, so if there might be anyone who wants to start something, first of all, be convinced, that this is what you want to do. Have that spirit in you. That is what you want to
mm,
do, and then put things in place. Plan it. How you are going to make money. What you're going to do in case you should have faced this challenge. What other options will you put in place to help you push your dream? So you should have all
mm,
these things in place. Yes. Then go ahead and do it. It's very possible. Whatever it's in this mind, it's very possible to come to fruition.
yeah,
It's just a matter of time, and it's a matter of the energy you put into it, the force you put into it.
yeah,
It will definitely work out. Yes. So I just want to encourage everyone, pursue your dream, whatever you want to do. Even if you are already into another job, if you have a dream, do it as a side business. I've always believed that whatever you are blessed with, whatever God blesses you with, okay, whatever gift He gives you, that's actually going to be your fortune.
mm,
So just push it. Never give up on your dreams. And definitely when you face challenges doing what you love to do, you don't really even see it as challenge.
mm.
So just keep pushing and you will definitely make it big. That's what I want to tell.
Wonderful. Oh, thank you. We'll keep pushing and we'll make it big. Thank you so much. Fafa, you are doing great. You're doing great. And apart from your products being unique and beautiful, I especially love the determination. You've pushed through 10 years. Next 10 years, it will be bigger, much, much bigger. And we will be seeing you everywhere, global brand. Like, hey, I know this was my friend. Mention Zoe Fafa, and everybody in Africa and beyond will know what that is. We appreciate you so much. I want to encourage you to keep pushing and keep going. We are cheering you on. And we will see you when you are bigger, and we'll still keep cheering you on.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Thank you so much. So you out there, if you have questions for Fafa, please leave them below, or you can reach out to her from any of the links I've listed in the description as well. What did you learn from this conversation, and what are you going to do about your goals? Tell us in the comments below. We will be stopping by to check them out. We wish you all the very best with your goals. Go out there and keep thriving. See you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.